What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome to the Expedition Overland map in Spin Tires. Now, I'll go ahead and show you guys this full map, and basically, it's the way it's designed is really interesting, and the way they've actually kind of modeled out the map as well makes it just a little bit harder to see where the trails go and things like that, and that's kind of gives it an interesting feel because it makes it much more of an exploration-based environment, even if you do have, you know, the entire map visible, which I don't see any reason why you wouldn't. But anyways, we've brought a few different kinds of trucks along. We brought this Dodge in the back. We brought a Chevy. We brought a Ford with like a Ford Super Duty, which can be basically converted into a tow truck, like a flatbed tow truck. We've brought one of the Top Truck Challenge trucks. We've brought a crazy tracked monstrosity thing, and we've brought a Trackmania circuit car. Don't ask me why that's there. That actually was kind of it's weird. That was originally not going to be there, and then it ended up being in the game, and I decided to leave it. So we're actually going to go ahead and grab this particular. We're going to go ahead and grab the red Dodge. And let's see, let's put the light bar in the grill, and then let's put the roll bar up top, and then, well, I mean, like, you could do it that way. You know what? I put the roll bar in this truck so many times that I'm going to run without it this time, just because, like I said, just because I've put it in this truck so many times. Let's see. Switch tires a little bit. Open country 40s. Oh, they're literally all the same thing, right? Yeah, they're the same. Just different wheels. Just different wheels, and that's about it. So, we're gonna go ahead and set off, and I'm not expecting this map to be insanely difficult per se. I'm expecting more along the lines of, actually, you know what? The direction I want to go is on the other side. So, like I said, I'm not really expecting tons of difficulty. I'm more expecting the... Why is the roll bar and the light... Why are the light bar and the roll bar on the truck? I thought I told it to take those off. Light bar, uninstall. Roll bar, uninstall. Thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, I thought I told you to take those off the truck. So anyways, regardless, the trail can go, you can go one of two ways. You can either go out and across the river, or you can come back this way, which, if you come back towards this direction, there's a fuel station, which can be really, really helpful. There's also, like, there's just this really wide open space, kind of like this space of nothing, almost. And it's interesting because if you go over the river, you get much more of a woodland environment. So they definitely changed up the environments a lot on this map. Like, there's more than one specific environment to be had. Thing flies down this road and high. It's not quite as compliant in the suspension as something like, say, like a pre-runner or something with a little bit more suspension travel, but it's compliant enough that it's not throwing itself all over the place. Which in realistic terms is enough for a truck like this. But this road should basically get you all the way down to the bottom of the map and should allow you to turn inwards toward the rest, like toward the inside of the map itself. Little lake, pond. That's more of a pond than a lake, I would say. Yeah, that's not a lake. Another fuel station. Man, they got fuel stations everywhere. Super convenient. So now, as you can see, more trees are kind of growing up around the... Well, they're not actually growing. They've already grown, but more trees are sprouting up around the area. More trees are kind of... oh, that road goes to nothingness. Nothingness, I meant to say. I don't know where nothingness came from. Jeez, I've lived in the South for too long. Find a way up over these rocks real quick. Oh, come on. Climb your way up, bro. Climb your way up. Seriously. Now, I think another thing, too, that is important to note about the, another thing that's important to note about a map like this is that the constantly changing terrain means you have to be a little bit, you know, you have to at least put a little bit of thought into the... Whoa, okay. The game kind of froze up for a second there. But yeah, you kind of have to put a little bit more thought than you would usually into your choice of vehicle. Now, this truck is actually not a bad decision for... Geez, the game is completely frozen. It's back now, though. It's scaring me. I keep freaking out thinking the game's going to crash. But this truck is actually a really good choice for this because it's, you know, the map is not a rock crawling map. It's not a hill climbing map. It's overlanding. And overlanding is different in the sense that overlanding is much more about going out on the trails for extended periods of time, setting up camp, and doing a much longer adventure than you would say, if you go out with your rock crawler buddies for like a day, spend a day out on the trails, climb some rocks, climb some trails, break some stuff, and then go home. You know what I'm saying? This is much more along the lines of go out for a week, go out for a couple weeks. That's what overlanding is more about. So you can see that the trails they might do, or the trails an overlander might go after, aren't quite as difficult, per se, as the trails that a rock crawler or a trail rider might go after. But at the same time, an overlander is going to be out in the wilderness for much, 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 much longer. So far, we seem to be hanging right on the side of the map. We're kind of following the edge. I do hope, though, that at some point there are some, like... they do throw in some weird little surprises, because if they do that, that would be super cool. This thing is, like, just crawling along in automatic mode. Is that a little trail? It looks like it is. Where am I on the map? Oh my god, I'm actually way, way, way over here. It looks like it might be some sort of trail? Let's follow it. Let's follow it, see where it goes. That's the fun thing about exploring maps that you've never explored before, is you get to be like, oh hey, there's a trail. Let's follow it and see where it goes. Oh bro, come on. Don't hang up right there. Seriously. Uh-oh. Actually, well, no. I was about to say I don't think this is a trail, but I'm willing to take that bet and see if my assumption is actually... See, it's hard to tell right now because everything is so overgrown. Come on, Dodge. Oh, wait, no. There is a trail. There is a trail. I knew it. I knew it. It was good to trust my instincts on that one. Yes. Does it go? Jeez. They've put so many, like, overgrown little trees in the path of the trail that it's sometimes a little bit hard to follow it or see it almost. Get around the side. Oh, yes. It's... Oh, God. Okay, that's weird. The bridge kind of clips over to the truck. It's not like... It's hard to actually get up on top of it, because it extends out further than, like, you think it does. Now, my only concern is where to go now, because it pushes you right down to the bottom of this, like, chasm, effectively, and doesn't really give you much of a way to get back up the other side. I mean, there is a trail up there, but... Like, do they expect you literally to just drive straight... You know what? We're gonna see if there's a... Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Is there any way we can save this now? Nah, dude, the engine's pretty well stalled out. Can we work the wheel back and forth? We may be able to. Just keep working it real quick, honestly. Like, I'm just gonna keep working it and keep working it and keep working it. But I have a suspicion that this truck may be sitting there. Oh, wait, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, so we've got the truck dropped down in here now. And I'm debating on whether or not to just, like, drive out through this swamp or try to drive up that edge. Because if I drive up that edge, Well, the thing is, I can't really drive up the edge, but, like, winch up the edge I could. Why don't we winch up the edge just to see if there was anything else, you know, anything else to see along that trail. Oh, perfect. It'll pull the bumper up eventually. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yes, pull. No big deal. No big deal at all. So was there actually a trail up here? No, not really. No. Okay. That's what I was also concerned about, is that there wouldn't be a trail, and there isn't a trail, so that's slightly embarrassing, but it's okay. Hey, it's all in the spirit of exploring. So, without actually, before we look around anymore in that, let's grab, actually, let's grab this Ford Super Duty real quick, and then what we'll do with this is, let's see, what's exhaust 260? Oh, it's a, holy, what? What? Okay, I have a feeling that's not supposed to be all the way up there. I feel like that doesn't work properly. Getting rid of that. Oh, man. Okay, we'll do these exhausts. Holy crap, those are some really, like, elaborate exhausts. Like, that doesn't really... Oh, crap. Oh, dear. Dark Circle Rescue Service. Hell yeah. 1888, I'm stuck. That's awesome. Stock exhaust. Let's do that. Let's do the stock exhaust, light bar, and we'll set off in an emergency rescue truck. To be fair, though, like... oh, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. The little, like, off-road recovery, they're like off-road, not really recovery ramps, but, well, technically, they're little off-road recovery ramp things. I love how they kind of just swing around on the side of the truck. See, that's details and quality. It really is. Quality. Absolute quality. Quality product, my friends. Question here, though, is where do we go? Because we are not on a trail, at least not right now, not on a trail at all. I actually need to be careful not to flip this thing over because it is particularly top heavy. Grip up just a little bit over these bumps. Oh dear. Where's my nearest trail? The river's back there. This is... Dude, this is wilderness, man. I guess that's the other thing about this being an overlanding map. Some of the stuff isn't on, like, a generic trail. This is freaking wilderness exploring. That's awesome. Need to start that back up. After a slight issue, but no big deal. This is, like, something that you would see if you got an emergency call that there was a Jeep or something stuck way out in the wilderness. This is probably what you would have show up. And the thing is, if this showed up, you would be pretty sure that you were safe. Not only that you were safe, but that your Jeep would, or what, I'm not picking on Jeep, but like, that either your Jeep or your Toyota or your Dodge or whatever it was, would soon be pulled out and soon be completely safe. Hey, there's a trail. Cool. You know, I really do like this map. I really think it'd be a fun, it's a fun map, I think, to play with friends. This would be a really fun map to explore with your friends, really fun map to, just to see what it's all about with your friends. And actually, a really good map to use realistic vehicles on, too, because if you use realistic vehicles here, I think you'll end up with a nice, realistic challenge that's you know, not too difficult, but definitely feels realistic. So if you guys enjoyed this video in Spin Tires, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Talk to you guys later.